Here we are. All in our places with sunshiny faces. So this is the day. This is the way to start. Have a good day. That's it. That's it. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Except it's evening here. It's not everywhere. Let's talk some crafts, make some cards, and have a little fun together, shall we? Oh, I am Mary Gunn of Mary Gunn Fun, your intrepid host of Craft Roulette. This is not Craft Roulette, however. That's over on Friday nights. This is Craft Roulette Part 2, featuring you, our card contributors. We call it In Review, and we're going to review some things. We're going to talk about some mail call that I've gotten some good mail. You guys spoil me. And card slideshow. There's about 360 cards. We'll only go through about 10. And then after that, we're going to play a game. Oh, what was in there? We're going to play a game. We're going to play the Whodunit card detective game. And I got a good one for you tonight. Even if you don't get it, I think you'll like the card. I don't know. Maybe you won't, but I like it. I like it a plenty good. So, let us not tarry. Let's just get right down to it, shall we? Let's go down. No. Oh, yes. I told you all those things. Now, we always start with a bad dad joke. How bad do you want it? Do you want it really bad, or do you want it kind of like, oh, that was kind of sophisticated? Or do you just want something obvious? I'm kind of up for obvious tonight. You want real bad? Real bad. This is pretty obvious. I bet you all know this. And this is something that I live by. Do you know what time it is when you need to go to the dentist? You know this one. You know this one. 2:30. I used to, when I had a very busy schedule, I used to always make our appointments at 2:30, so I would always remember. Nothing like a bad dad joke to help in my scheduling. Yeah, it is. Okay, was that bad enough? Bad enough? Okay, here's one more. Yeah, I'm not sure that was bad enough. This one I think is a little too, it's just a little too highbrow for me, but I think I'll go to the next one. What's brown and sticky? This was like a Mr. Producer joke in high school. What is brown and sticky? A stick! You got it, Trick. You knew it. You knew it. It is a stick. Woohoo! Yeah, you got two. No extra fee. I'm that kind of girl. Anyway, we are glad to have you here. Let's go down to paper so we can talk about cards. We're going to start with this guy. Decoy Duck came in the mail. Sorry about that address there. Came in the mail this week from Colleen Berg. Look at this. She said she was up and couldn't sleep. And so she just felt like she should crochet decoy duck, and she didn't have a pattern. She just kind of adds stitches and takes away stitches and does all the things. But he's adorable. He just is. He's got a little team orange sweater on. You gotta love it. I personally love this detail of two different kinds of buttons. I think that's real cute. And then he's got some little pins over here. She said this glows in the dark, which I'm not going to test right now, but, yeah. And he's got his little Royals cap on, Craft Roulette cap on. He looks a little tired. I think he looks like I feel today, but he's got a cute little, I just want to pinch his little beak. I think he's adorable. Look at this little duck tail. Oh, I guess I can do this. There you go. It's kind of like a denim blue. Yeah, he's cute. I really like him, Colleen. Thank you so much for thinking of us when you can't sleep and creating something so absolutely adorable. Plus, she just always writes a nice little note. We are so happy to have you in our world. Thank you so much. Then look how pretty this bag is. Look at this bag. I got some goodies from Linda Welpley. to share in goodie bags. And we've got some goodies. Did you see the video of his little eyebrows? Yeah, you're right. He does have little eyebrows. Look at that. It kind of gives him a lot of emotion there, a lot of personality. Good catch. Linda Welpley's been with us and is a supporting member for a long, long time. And she has sent in some really pretty little things for me to be able to pass on to you. Some little wood things, a little happy Halloween. Ooh, those are pretty. That's a pretty, like, punch outs. Some more little, I think they're little stamped images, and they look Halloweenish with some spiders. But spiders happen all year, unless you're in Antarctica. Then they never happen. But we've got a bear shaker piece or die set. Some cute little butterflies. Wow, you really loaded this up. Happy birthday. There's another shaker die. Some banners. We do have pennants on the board. You just never know. And like a little kit. Lisa Welpley, we thank you so much for your kindness and your faithful contributions and support of Craft Roulette. I just love that paper. I just love it. Well, it's a bubble wrap. It's a bubble thing. Then I've got some more. So let's get checking them out. You may recognize the fellow on here. This is a Craft Roulette original stamp. And Jay Thomas, Craft by Jay, is taking this to all sorts of new heights. He is just enjoying this. And this is a Craft Roulette stamp or die too. He's just having a good time with him. He is a paper doll. So you can change his clothes. You can take his headphones off and put sunglasses on him if you want. All sorts of good stuff. And he made this this was a Craft Roulette submission, and I did see him make it on a live, and it was fun to watch. FYI, I do watch lives, and I check in on people. I just don't talk too much. And but it was fun to watch him talk about how much he really likes this stamp, because there's not a lot of dude cards, so stamps like that. So, oh, Jay, we're glad you're liking it and enjoying it and sharing it with the world like you are. Now, this one's kind of interesting and fun. Brenda Leeswald sent this. Looky there, we got a cute robot. She sent, these are paper-backed cloth, and I thought of Grandma Gay because when she first started making cards, she would cut out material and glue them on cards, and she sent a whole bunch of these, and so they've got a little paper back, so I guess you can just glue them right onto the card and not have to worry about it. I was thinking at first you had to iron them, but I don't think so. I think you can just glue them on. We've got some strawberries, whole bunches of them. And some cool little side pieces or bottom pieces. Of course, I love the black like that. And then some groovy robots. And just another idea if you are looking through some material that perhaps you've hoarded. Not saying that you've ever hoarded anything. But if you have perhaps hoarded some material, you might want to go through it and see if you could use it for cards. You just never know. I think these are really cute, Brenda, and I thank you so much for sharing them with us. So I can. They are iron on. Okay, well that'll mean I have to find the iron, but you never know. I think I know where it is. It needs to be. I need to see if it still works after all. Thank you, Brenda. That was very, very sweet, and those are really cute. Paula Rice. Oh, we hope she got her hot water heater fixed up. She did a cute little card. This is a nice little fold. I gotta show you this. It's like a joy fold, except not. Of course, that's how folds are, aren't they? So you've got like an A2 size card, and then it's cut short. couple inches probably, 2 1/4-ish, cut short, and then, which would be halfway, and then has another little flap on there to cover up an inside mini card. How about that one? So she's got, that's a surprise. That's a fun thing. You can do all sorts of fun things with this idea. But you've got the outside, and then inside you've got a little mini card. Those are, it takes me back to my old chemistry days. I like it. She looks kind of determined, like her little chemicals haven't gone together right or something. I like that. That's a pretty purple. Do you guys like? That's a pretty purple. Thank you, Paula Rice. You're very thoughtful. You send a lot of cards. It's just real sweet. I make sure I get this out. Susan Schulman. You're going to like this one too. This one, look how cute this is. This little old tiger here is popped up. He's got a couple layers and he's popped up in between. And he's got a little bird on his head. I wonder if he knows. And then he's got some little leaves around, just the perfect root. I think that's the perfect size for that little tiger. And a little congratulations. This is This is not matte, but shiny. And I wonder if you made that with some alcohol paper. I mean, alcohol ink on paper or something. Oh, by the way, I don't think Tracy Fear's here tonight. I haven't seen her go by, but Tracy Fear did some alcohol ink stuff on holographic paper. Oh my gosh, it was pretty. Very, very pretty. And so anyway, then it opens up like that. And that fold would be out. Okay, so it's a 5.5 card, right? Basically 5.5 card, and then this is at 2 3/4. Is that what I said? Saw? Yes. That fold is at 2 3/4, and then this would be at 4 blah 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 blah. This is okay. I'm taking it all back. This is 12 inches long. This center fold is at 6-ish, almost 7. Almost 7, and then that one is at 2 3/4-ish. So you can, that's pretty cool. So when it's closed, it's 5 1/4. Well, how irregular, but I like it. It's really good. Yeah. Plus, she used a lot of nice team orange. She gotta love that, and sent a sweet little note. She had gotten a goodie bag. And here's a nice thought about that. She said she had so much fun unboxing it, and she thinks the goodie bags are the best prize because everything in it is a surprise. Sometimes that's good. Sometimes we always hope that, at least. So thank you so much, Susan. I'm glad you enjoyed your goodie bag. Where did this card go? Did I already put it up? I don't know. Oh, no, here it is. Here it is. This one's from Sharon in the brown chair. She's got a craft roulette. She made one of a card with me with my teal glasses. Boy, that's got to be 4 years ago. And it was so precious. She's a precious woman. Hope you're doing well with your substituting. She's substituting math and science for 5th graders. I think it was 4th graders this week, for many weeks. And look what she's done here. So she made 3 layers of that card, that lovely girl, and then added some little, just accordion folded. So there's one on this side. Here's one going the opposite way at the top under the head. And she made team purple. This is a very strong woman. This woman has a very strong is secure in her team purple, because she did not do a team orange. And so I appreciate that. Yeah, these beaded background. Then she's got embossing underneath there. She's got some little cutouts. The crafty queen. That's just very, very fun. Always a nice note from Miss Sharon, and always appreciated. Thank you, ma'am, so very much. And I did get a little note from someone named Daniel. I do not know who Daniel is. It was a nice reminder that God is with us. So I don't even know, but it was very sweet and a nice little tract that he shared with me. So thank you so much, Daniel. This is obviously just a little piece of cardstock. It's too nice to throw away. Yes. So thank you guys. See, that was pretty good. That was pretty good mail, wasn't it? That duck? Are you here tonight? Holdingberg. I don't know if you are or not. Anyway, it's good to see all those who I see in there. It is always nice that you guys spend the evening with us. Let's go over to part 2. Our card contributors. These are we'll go through about 10. And I like these parameters. Did you like these parameters? I thought we would have more cards by now than 350, but because I think they're pretty easy. Holenberg. Yes, did you see? I did show your decoy duck. He's got another duck. He's got several ducks around here to hang out with. There he is. Quack, quack. He will have to have a very honorable place. He's well deserving an honorable place. Yep. So these were fun parameters. I think I have enjoyed going through them. I know. Just FYI, I like to leave notes and in the discussion part or comments in the discussion part on craftroulette.live. It's only open for members to leave notes or comments to other members in the discussion, but everybody can read them. And I'm never going to get through them all because you guys you're prolific. But I do start and I do try, and it's not because I'm going, oh, she didn't leave me a note. It's just because there's so many. Now, there are some people that are leaving tons of messages over in the discussion on craftroulette.live's galleries. And kudos to you guys. Really, really thank you for spreading that glitter around. You guys are good. You're real, real good. This is from episode 239. We had Jan Gross on. That was a lot of fun. She's good, isn't she? She's very knowledgeable. Very, very good. And this is randomized, except for this card. This one is programmed. But everything else is randomly chosen by the computer. It's not because we like you more or don't like you at all. It's just because that's how the computer spins. The project was interactive card, picnic colors, farm. Those went really well together. I thought they went really well together for some continuity for the cards. And then paper strips. That was my little card. My interactive was, it had a little tie and you had to tuck under the tab. My little farm boy there, I drew him. If you are a member, he is in the download section if you want to make a card with him someday. That actually, the whole little scene is in there. And then paper strips, I put those little tiny paper strips at the bottom of the clouds. I think he's cute. Pardon me. That's my card. I've had a little bug, so I'm sorry that I'm coughing and sputtering and stuff, but, well, just don't get too close. Michelle Graham from Pennsylvania. This is her number 37th card. What you guys do. Look, the cabinet doors are open and they open and close. That is one fancy die. She Googled picnic colors and that's what she came up with. You know, it's what comes to mind when you when you see picnic colors. It comes to mind. Those are your color palettes, or you can twist them into the color palette and use what you want. Usually, who wouldn't want to find this Hoosier style cabinet in a farmhouse? Those are very cool. That's very cool. I like going to antique stores, and I don't know that I like the part where I see things from my childhood in the antique stores. But it's still kind of pleasant. The shelves are strips of paper. That is one great card, Michelle. It really is. You don't have to, that would just be fun to receive. And just sit on your table and enjoy it. The Hoosier cabinet is from Honeybee. It's cute. It's a stamp? It's a die, right? Yeah, you could pop that up too. That could be all sorts of things. Very, very cute. I love that color. That is, that color reminds me of, I was just reading the Sherwin-Williams Color of the Year, which they seem to do about 6 times a year. But the color of the year was this really muted blue. That reminds me of it. Nice looking blue. Terry Todd brought the little farm scene to us from Granbury, Texas. My aunt used to live there. I visited it. Number 85. And your little pony horse is on a wobbler. Wobbler's got a lot of workouts this week. Lot of workouts. You're always hated antiques. Though, but if you want to go to, if you're looking for something from your childhood to put in a scrapbook or something, antique stores are great because you'll find stuff. And you go, oh yeah, I remember that. Take a picture, take it, put it in your scrapbook. Farm with animals, barn and tractor. Very cute scene. Look at those little trees. So I like how those are made with some stylized little leaves in a bubble. From my barn to yours. That's really good. And she used the paper strips to make the barn door. That's really cute. I like the whole thing. And you didn't do a line of demarcation between the sky and the grass. I kind of like that. I never thought of making it continual like that. Oh, you guys come up with so many ideas. Little things that just make you go, that's adorable. Is that painted? The tractor tires look a little painted. Extra credit if you painted. Extra points. Cindy Miller, thank you so much. Cindy Miller from Ohio, number 51. Ooh, she is on the edge of Club 52. I bet you are having a hard time sleeping, aren't you? She made a shaker card. Great way to make it interactive. By the way, interactive, you can blame Jen. That's the one she wanted. But seriously, it was fun. And we kind of branched or stretched interactive to include some kind of fancy fun folds, which is fine. It's fine. We don't want to, we don't want to hurt you. We don't want you to be hurt. We don't want you to go, I don't have it. I don't know. We want you to enjoy it. So we want you to be able to hit those parameters and add all 4 of them. But sometimes you can go a little on the edge of life. It's fine. But this is, if it's too far on the edge, we'll call you back in, but it's okay. Green grass, red like tablecloth, brown like ground. I really liked how people were using the green and red again, like we did last week, for Christmas. There's a bunch of Christmas cards in here. Cow and fence and grass. There's that cow. Doesn't have any earrings this time, Smurf. I don't know. That cow without earrings looks... Look at those teeth. Those are some good-looking teeth. Best teeth I've ever seen in a cow. Oh, cute. Oh, you made the paper from strips. Okay. Yeah, that chicken wire in the background is a great touch. Nice pattern. Well done, Cindy. Stamp Nut. You have a cute... That's an old stamp. I'm a-thinking. That looks like something close to my heart had a millennia ago. But interactive circle with farm animals. Oh, I see it. So you turn... Oh, I see it. And so the animals change. Oh, that's so good. Red, blue, yellow barn wood. That's pretty darn good wood looking thing. And then you've got your farmer and the farm animals. But I take that. Maybe you have scan and cut. That, it looks like it was die cut because it's so perfect. Was it? I thought that predated, that kind of stamp, that look predated personal dies. Maybe not. Number 26, and you have barnwood slats, and you do have different papers there. That's a good way to do it. You did fat slats. Some people do the skinny slats, but you did fat slats. That's really cute. We went to a house one time that had like fat slats for their flooring with wood, but they also had kind of wide, like in between the boards, and I thought, I'm trying to get so many cracker crumbs in there. I don't know. It was pretty though. I went all practical. Gonna get cracker crumbs. Well done, Stamp Nut. Kim Sharp from San Diego, number 79. Ooh, my goodness. It's actually called an apiary. Oh, yes, you are a bee farmer, I believe. The honey dipper goes up and down. Does it get stuck? I bet it gets stuck too. I bet that is a small opening so it doesn't come out all the way. It couldn't because you'd lose your sequins. Oh, how clever. Yellow gingham was your color inspiration and a bee farm, which is indeed called an apiary. And the bee strip and gingham strips. That's a cute card, Kim. Smart. You've made several honey reference cards, I think. And I always like them. I like that little thing that goes in and out. Plus, it's a shaker. Very clever, Kim. Christy Danielson from Minnesota has sent in 44. Another sweet, sweet little farm scene. Did you like farms? I think they're so cute. You could, and plus it's a outside thing, so you can do any season. And so that's kind of fun. And if you can use those old animal stamps. Always love a good animal stamp. Or you could go without, just have the barn, the creek, the trees, the wheat. I don't know. You could do sympathy cards with farms. I mean, you really could. So there's lots of things you can do. You liked it. Christy says she liked it. The parameters worked well together. Yeah, it's rough when they fight. And you liked working with your cute barns or your cow farmstead. I'll get it right yet. Oh, the door opens. And it says, I heart moo, or I love moo. And the cow is on a wobbler. So cute. Tablecloth colors, you can see her color inspiration. Made a farm scene with farm animals. Look at that little chicken on top. We didn't have any dust bunnies, I don't think. The dust bunny farm. My sentiment is on strips, and the sun rays are the strips of paper. And it's perfect. Look at that. Cheery little sky cloud paper. I like cute stuff like this. Looks like you could almost do a Betty Crocker thing. Doesn't it look like it? No, Better Homes and Garden cookbook. Doesn't it look like that? With that check? It's very cute. Pam Dawson from Gibsonville, number 31. And you got both of your pictures. If you want to, another thing on multiple images, I don't think this one's, I think she can combine them. But if you do like multiple images and you need to have cards like that, that's a member perk if you ever wonder, why do they get to do that? It's a gatefold card. Oh, I made a gatefold card. Colors are, you can see her color pattern, very pretty together. I like those greens and blues. Very nicely done. Farm girl with puppy tree and flower. And puppies have to be on a farm, don't they? Isn't that like a mandatory thing? Sentiment on the paper strips of howdy and wishes on green of wishes of green something. It's okay. Green pastures. I see. It doesn't let you have too many spaces. Can't write a novel in those descriptions, can you? Wishing you green pastures. That's sweet. And then I bet you put the jute around a panel so that it didn't go all the way around the card, I bet. That's a cute card. Look at that cute girl, too. Got her little farmer hat on. Darling. Lisa S. from Cleveland, Ohio. I did leave a note in your discussion on the Craft Roulette's gallery. Because I said, wow, you did all sorts of stuff going on in this card. You've got shaker. You've got paper that worked really well for a tree farm, and then you added the holograph, and you got a Christmas card out of it. That takes some doing. A lot of people make Christmas cards out of these parameters. I don't do it very well, but I like watching you guys put the Christmas to the card. It's really cute. I like that paper. all those different, you could do that too with just scraps, couldn't you? And then just draw a little line. That'd be fun. I like fun things. How about one more? Pamville from Tulsa. Oh my goodness, we got really interactive here. This is her 137th. She made it for a friend who loves chickens and just moved into their new farmhouse in a red barn. Oh man, this will be a treasure for her. Interactive pinwheel card. Oh! Am I reading that? Am I thinking that you did this like I think you did? Just on a little square in the center? That's not hard, but it's very, very visually stimulating. And then it does fold flat. Oh my goodness. Red, blue, yellow, picnic colors, green for grass, farm paper with barns and farm animals. What a great use of paper. I bet you've had that paper for a while too. And you always wondered, what am I going to do with this? And Mr. Wheel said, hold your root beer, here you go. Paper strips on each of the pinwheels. Yeah, pinwheel cards, if I'm thinking right, and it looks like up in the top right, you did. You just do a square, four-sided kind of cube thing with the open bottom top. And then you just put paper on it. It's really not hard. But that's very, very effective. Pardon me. 100 times. Well, that's just a taste. That's just a taste of the cards that we got. And we did get quite a few. There's quite a few whimsical, could be young person's cards. I'm going to cough again. A second. Do I have yes, I do. I even remembered to turn it back on. But there's also some very lovely ones and some pretty ones and some wow kind of cards going on too. So check it out over on craftroulette.live. As a matter of fact, why don't you go over there now, get yourself a little, open up that next little whatever, and join us because it's time for coffee. I didn't go to PT today and I felt real bad. I thought I'm going to power through it. I'm going. And then I took a shower and went, I can't go. I feel crummy. So I stayed home and I got a little scolded by the receptionist. I thought I could do it. I was going to try, but no. Anyway, that's so a couple hours ago. I don't like being flaky though. Are we ready? Time for Whodunit. You're not going to catch me tonight because I have concentrated so hard. The object of the game. Be the first card detective to correctly solve the mystery of whodunit and provide the clue that broke the case wide open. Details are I will be making a card based on a card from the most recent episode's gallery. My project will be inspired by a selected card. And it will not be a perfect match. There will be clues in my project, but it won't be as easy as finding one match because it could be quite hidden. You might even find some decoys, or there could be things that are changed. I'm getting so sneaky in my old age. To play the game, you must be present during the live stream to participate. You'll need to have the correct gallery on craftroulette.live open to look for clues. To solve the mystery, type @craftroulette in the chat, followed by the name of the crafter you believe inspired my card and the clue that you found. Be the first to solve the mystery of who done it correctly in the live chat, and you'll be tonight's winner. And that's what Irene Smith. Please tell the audience what they'll win if they win tonight's Who Done It. I always wanted an. Like Johnny has his and all the game shows have their person. Please, Johnny, tell them what they win. That's what I need. And I think Irene might be just the person to do it. Yes, because Irene knows about these things. Irene, aka Hat Trick Smith, always does, or often. I won't say always because that will hold her to a standard I don't want anybody to have to do. But she often, almost always, writes a little thing on our Facebook group. If you're not a part of our Facebook group, I have been declining people lately because I think they're just bots. But make sure that you answer those questions to get in the group. It's not that hard. But such as such as just to claim your, if you think you know who I'm casing, at Craft Roulette, is it Mary Gunfun with JD as a farm boy. Paula Rice, that was very clever. I didn't tell you anything about JD, have I? It's time for chocolate. And then also Irene Smith says, if you win, if you are the first gumshoe to correctly crack the case with all three things, you win the most coveted prize in all the Crafterverse, a Craft Roulette original giveaway, a Krog. JD. Y'all a bunch of nuts, you know that? I like you. Let's go down to paper and let me trick you. This card has 23 steps. Good luck in duck. We saw him earlier. Ooh. Pardon me. Not too much there. You don't want to see too much. Quackity quack. Good luck in duck. That's right. So little JD really is cute. And so it in the Chief Kingdom, it is not uncommon for Chief fans to go, oh, while doing this with their hands. And so Joanna, they kept telling me the other day, Joel and Joanna was going, he kind of makes this noise when we do that because they're training him to be a Chiefs fan, and I'm not hating that. And so she sent a video of him, and he really was going, he was crying to do it. It was the cutest thing. It's absolutely worth chocolate. I hope I don't lose that. Very big. Oh, and Paula, thank you for sending me that information on getting glue refills. I appreciate that. I hadn't said anything. I am remiss. Anybody catch me yet? Pardon me. I'm a little afraid. Here's my always my fear about turning the microphone off is that I'll forget to turn it back on. Yeah. Ask me how. No. Well, where in the tarnation did that thing go? I'm looking for. I'd ask you, but I don't think you can help me. Well, let's get some of this stuff out of here. Oh, no. Okay, haven't found it yet. Didn't help me much. I'll find it. Honest to Pete. I didn't really mean that. What am I looking for? I forgot. Oh, that. Is it in my closet? Well, I could stamp it again, I guess. Get a card base out. That's not it. Honestly, it's not a very big piece. But maybe, no. Yep, it was. Yep, there it is. Yep. I was looking at the back side. There we go. Sorry for that delay. Sample. I want to color it. It's not this, is it? Oh, good. And I, in my search, there we go. Don't look over there too far. That's the samples over there. I know none of you would ever want to cheat or get a little ahead of things. Like I said, every farm should have a dog, I think. Then again, I think that about almost every house, too. Because I do love the dogs. He's a cute little guy. He's sure having a good laugh. Doink, 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 doink. Doop, ba doop, boop, 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 boop. Isn't he a cute little guy? Just a little tiny dog. I think he should have brown eyebrows. That's just my opinion. Oh, here, I should put these off in one place, so I don't lose them. So if I ask later, I'm going to put them right up here on my little Glassboard Studio magnetic ruler. It's lift up a little bit, so that's good. Okay. Moving on. Kind of moving like molasses here, but moving on nonetheless. Okay. Let's see, how did I do that? I did it really clever. I think I turned it this way. Maybe I didn't. I think I did that way and then did the opposite. Is that right? It's not the end of the world if it's wrong. I saw some rolling hills on on my computer screen that I think, I don't know, Microsoft maybe does the beautiful pictures of the world, and where were those? It was like just undulating hills. They were just gorgeous. Where were those darn things? Did I do everything? Yep, I'm still okay. When you have 23 steps, you also have a lot of supplies. Where was that darn thing? And I always check, and then I go, I didn't know that existed in the world. And then I forget where it exists in the world. Was it Spain? No, it wasn't. I don't know. I just don't retain that stuff. I think you're done with that. Off it goes. Okay. I did that. 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 Okay. Next. You'll be surprised by this next image. That's kind of tongue-in-cheek that you'll be surprised. If you're surprised, I don't think you'll really be surprised. I made my own. You see my color palette coming to life here, my picnic color palette. Man, lots of guesses going on. Bet they're all good too. Christina, it's good to have you back. Hope you had a great time on your vacation. Had to cut a paper strip because that's a requirement. By the way, my card will have all the parameters. Because I'm that kind of player. Nope, that's not where it goes. Forgot what was done. So excited to have my paper strips done. This is such a subtle touch. It shouldn't be this hard. Mr. Producer is keeping his eye on the chat. So when you bust me, which you won't, he's probably taking a nap because you're not going to bust me tonight. But if you were to bust me, the Matlocks out there were to bust me, he would be watching. Okay. Next. All right. This guy's got a little packing tape on him, so he's nice and shiny. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Maybe I should have said that. You'll never know for sure. But maybe by saying that, I've just confused you. You'll never know. Well, maybe you will sometime. But not before I hear those chimes. Chimes that call the cow home for dinner. I could do better there. I did go to the post office, the best post office in Kansas City. That would be the one in Martin City. Shout out to my girls. One less because Linda retired. But, and got everything mailed. So if you're expecting mail from me, there's a chance you'll get it soon. No promises. When it's out of my hands, it's out of my hands. That's kind of cute. But I do wish you, I hope it gets there. I think we'll go here next. When was I going to do this? forget it? I don't know. I just don't know. I forgot that piece. Seriously, I forgot that whole. It's got more than 23 steps because I forgot that step. As I live and breathe. I do like this moon. Look at you, good guessers. Catherine Taylor, there lots of people have wobblers, so that shouldn't be too hard for you. If you're buying something at one of your favorite online craft stores, you can always look and see if they have like accessories and see if they have wobblers and just ask and get them there. Or there's probably at Amazon and or at a local craft store as well. Would be my pathetic but still realistic suggestion. But I know I have some from Trinity, for instance, and the craft stores that have not just their own product line, but also carry other things. And there's a bunch of them. So that's a good thing to just kind of throw in. Because, man, we love our wobblers around here. We wobble. We gobble till we wobble. It's coming. It's coming. Gobble till we wobble. I know what I forgot to do. Come here. I told you I'm getting away with it here. I am. I feel success coming. You can come into this game thinking you're going to catch me. You're welcome. This plan is a good one. I'm going to heat set this real fast. It doesn't like to dry on its own very well, or it takes a while. And I'll just check in with you guys. You know, I can't be a successful thief, though, unless we have a lot of great cards. So, thank you all for sending in great cards. No kidding. My sleeve to dry it. All on my good craft roulette jacket. If it was not my good craft roulette jacket, I might. Get something put together here. Mr. Producer, you must have made a mistake. This is the night I'm not getting caught, remember? See, I got a little... Shoot. This is the night I'm not getting caught, so that must be a mistake. Could you double check? Guys are so good. But it might... Oh, this is too big. Oh, shoot. Is this too big too? No, I'm all flummoxed. Well, shoot, I got caught. Well, I got away with it for quite a while, I will say. And the gumshoe this week, I see who it is. They're good. They're good. Good gumshoeing. Oh, you got ribs. All right. So let's see what we've got. What else we've got. I'm going to show you this cool mechanism. And because I think it's a groovy thing. I think you'll like it. Then I'll reveal. You guys can just live on pins and needles for a minute. We'll do this side. Okay. Yep, we're going to do this side. Okay. You were thinking so hard. I saw some of your comments. You were really thinking hard about what you were seeing. Oh, that has a film. I forgot. Oh, how to amuse myself at the craft table. Stop it. It's like a paper jam in a printer. It's one of the most hateful things in modern life. All right, here we go. Got this cool little thing I'm going to show you. But I'm not going to teach it. Just going to show you. You know me. No teachy. Not here. Not here. Not the right place. Shnikey, that's sticky. I'm still going through this cheap tape here. Almost to get to the good tape. Oh, Amanda. It's going to be a great day. Come on. There we go. Now, where's that stuff? The secret of my success. My secret ingredient. What is my secret ingredient? None other than a Brad from about 2004. This thing. Hampering my movement. There we go. I will tell you my trick, though, here. You'll notice, my astute gumshoe friends, that I am taking the backing off all this horrible cheap foam tape I'm trying to use up. Golly. It is not going down without a fight. There we go. Better do this just for fun. Except I'm leaving the foam tape release on that one. They wonder, reason is, makes it so he moves better if he's just so slippery there. All right, I'm ready to turn myself in. I can only live so much crime every day. Here we go. You ready? Let's find out. Who caught me? And who done it? Who did the original card? Yay! Sue Small Crider was my inspiration. She is from Uli Cat's World, and she does wonderful process videos. She does a lot of really complicated ones. Cards with lots of dies and foldouts and any number of things. And she was on a Zoom call with us after this last show, and she was going, what do I do? And I said, why don't you make it jump? Your reindeer fly over the barn. And I thought it was a good idea, even though I came up with it. And so I decided to case her card because it was so cute. And I did watch the video. And she does have a lot of great videos. I want to tell you a little bit more about process videos here in just a second. But there is my finished card. And the cow, I didn't make it fancy. I just made it so you move the cow itself. And Rosie, you haven't caught me in a while. So congratulations on coming back to getting your job done. That's really good. That, oh good. Craft Roulette, under that Craft Roulette post, it says check out Sue's stuff here, craftroulette.live community, and you can find all her stuff because one of the cool things, there's so many cool things, but one of the cool things about being a member is you can have a public community page which has all sorts of your goodies on it. If you choose, you don't have to, but if you want a public facing page with all of your Craft Roulette information, including your process videos, all of your cards, your links to your own socials like Instagram, YouTube, websites and such, your curated galleries, that's another thing that you can do as a member. You can curate galleries such as Sue has curated accordion cards and pop-ups, which is like being able to make your own Pinterest gallery based on what you want to look for. I have one about robots. So, but you can do that so that you'll have easy reference. It also it contains your bio, your color team. Oh my goodness. And your achievements on Craft Roulette. It has your major milestones, if you're a mug clubber, your glitter milestones, which is from leaving comments in the Craft Roulette page gallery, and how many years you've been a supporter. You have to be a member, but you can be a member at any level, and that helps our show and gives you some really fun, very unique perks such as that, because we've got Mr. Producer and he does all sorts of things like that. So let's look over these things, see if I was close enough that you could figure, Rosie figured it out. Sue had a flying reindeer. I had a jumping cow. Of course. Her picnic colors were the same as the ones I used. I just used a dark blue instead of a light blue. She has a reindeer farm, barn, hilly setting, and snow. I've got a barn, hilly setting, and night instead of snow. So I have stars instead of snow. And she has a pull mechanism, which was much too hard for me. So I just made a pivot mechanism. Oh, thank you for the bennies, you guys. Well done. So that's my card, and that's Sue's card, and she's a great card artist. So do check her out and give her a quack. I don't know what that means. I did cut the second cow's head off so he would look like he was looking out the window like Sue's reindeer. Oh, this looks like a flag from Cornwall. But that's another story altogether. That was fun. I don't mind getting caught when I get caught by a noble gumshoe like Rosie. She's good. And anyway, it was fun to make a card in front of you. So thank you for joining me. Let's talk about those memberships and things. All those people that are part of our membership team. We have a huge membership craft table, but there's always room for you. You're always welcome to join us at any level. It's fun. We have a lot of Zoom calls. We've got lots of things going on, and you're always welcome to join us, and we appreciate it. It's the way we stay on the air. And that's not kidding. That's not kidding. Without these people, you'd probably be doing something else. You know, we wouldn't be here. There's other places that you can go at any time. But anyway, I'm too sneaky for you, Sally. You'll catch me someday. I got a feeling. I do. So thank you so much. You can see all of the perks over somewhere. Oh, and to see the community showcase in the public eye, you go to craftroulette.live associates, go down to community, click on community, or hover over community, and a drop-down menu will come down. And there will be community showcase. There'll be process videos and all sorts of things. So there's different ways to search those things. It's an incredible website. Susan Binstead I should have gotten your card out. Susan Binstead wrote to Mr. Producer just this week and said that she reviewed or something websites for 23 years and she thinks his is really good. So a little cheer. There we go. Here we go. Don't miss Friday. I talked to Eileen today. She is ready for the show. She's looking forward to joining us on Eileen Hall on Friday. So don't miss that. Make sure you Vinny and Votrevitos, which is another member thing. We'll see you next week on In Review and Friday at 6:10 when the slideshow starts. Be there early for the pregame tailgating. Gosh, you guys are fun. You're just a fun group. If you haven't gotten your card in and you're a member, please get that in. We want to see your inspiration and invite somebody to join you. We appreciate you. There it is. Nighty night.